Good morning, everyone. Haley here at Inspired by Purpose. Welcome to Core and Cardio Bootcamp. So for clients and members, these workouts are on your IBP app that you have access to. These videos will be uploaded to our Facebook so that way you can go back and follow these on your own time, but you can also follow along within the app on your phone. For those of you who are joining us who are not clients and members, welcome and thank you. One way that you can help support us is like, comment, and share the videos. Let people know what's going on. We want to keep working to bring you health and wellness to everybody. Another way that you can also help support us so that way we can keep these classes going is to give us a drop-in donation, whether that's $1, $5, $10, or even $15 or $20, which is our usual class drop-in. You can Venmo at Inspired by Purpose. And like I said, that would really help us keep these classes going along, and then that way we can keep bringing this health and wellness to everybody. With that being said, I'm going to welcome my demo person in. I've got the boss lady, Channéll, here. She's going to be demoing a lot of the movements for me today. So, here we go.
Good morning.
We will be showing modifications and progressions for the movements so that way if you need to modify or you want to crank it up a little bit, you have those options. So I will be checking the comments on Facebook, and do we have comments on Instagram?
If you're on Instagram, we promise we'll get back to your comments after the live stream.
Okay.
We got just 2 of us here today.
So with that being said, if you do have questions, feel free to drop them in the Facebook comments, and I'll check those as we go. Otherwise, we'll have the workout in the app with any modifications or progressions that you can follow along with afterwards. So let's get started with our warm-up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start with a forward lunge with a nice big overhead reach, opening up through that chest. Now, if you have room to move, feel free to move back and forth across your room. If you are working in a small space, you can just do as Channéll is doing here, stepping forward and back into that lunge. Now, making sure that we are actively drawing those shoulders back and opening up through that chest and not just swinging the arms upwards. All right, we're gonna go for a couple more reps. Go, nice big lunges, pushing back through that heel as we push up. All right, there we go. And let's take a little breather. All right, up next, we're gonna go into some lateral lunges. So you're gonna go ahead, step out, sit back into that heel, sink down into that hip socket, and then come back together. We're gonna go 10 on each side. Go. Good. Making sure that you're sitting back into that heel, really driving the hip back, or the weight back into your hip. It's going to help open up that joint. Go. Let's go to the other side. Like I said, we're doing about 10 on each side here. As you can see, she's really sitting back into that hip, trying to get nice and low, keeping that chest up and that back straight. Go, looking good. All right, up next, let's go ahead. We're gonna step forward into a lunge. And then as we come forward, we're gonna grab that back foot. So we're gonna stand up, grab that back foot, nice little quad stretch. It's gonna require just a little bit of balance and release. Let's go ahead, take one more step forward. We're gonna hit the other side. Nice little quad stretch, and we'll go ahead, turn around and do the other direction. Like I said, if you're working with a small space, work with what you got, move where you can, and make it work to the best of your ability. There we go. Nice job. Remember to press those laces down into your hand, actively drawing through the front of that body, having a nice, tall, long posture. There we go. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Shake that out for a second. Up next, let's go inchworms with a push-up if you can. We'll have either modified full or if push-ups are not feeling great, that's okay. So let's bring those hands down to the ground. Nice little hamstring stretch. Walk it forward a little bit. Let's come into that push-up position. You have the option of a full or a modified push-up. And then we're gonna walk those feet to the hands. Nice little downward dog hamstring stretch. Here we go. Let's go ahead and walk those hands forward. Here we go. Now if you don't have a lot of room, you can always walk your hands back to your feet and simply go in and out. Here we go. Let's go a couple more. Here we go. Here's our modified push-up. Hips and shoulders are still moving at that same rate. We're not doing a nosedive down to the ground. There you go. Let's go one more, everybody. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and get that heart rate going a little bit. So, first up, we're gonna start with cherry pickers. We're gonna go for a little bit of time here. Ready, set, and let's go. Just going in place. There you go, reaching nice and tall. Nice soft landing on the toes. There we go. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, there we go. Nice little breather. Okay, up next, let's hit high knees. Ready, set, and let's go. There you go. If you cannot do high knees, a nice march in place is also okay. There we go. 5 seconds left. And break. All right. Last little bit, we're gonna hit some butt kickers, okay? Again, if jumping up and down is not okay, just simply doing them in place is also okay. Ready, set, and let's go. This is my version of a butt kicker for now. Here we go.
My butt today.
5 seconds left. And let's break. All right, everybody, take a quick little breather, grab some water, grab your coffee, whatever you got sitting near. Remember, sip it, don't chug it. All right, so everybody should be nice and warmed up now. So we're gonna go ahead and head straight into our workout. Today's workout is a Tabata style, which means we're gonna go 4 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, okay? So for our first little circuit, we have 2 exercises. Let me bring it up here on the IBP app. We are gonna start, you have 2 options, okay? You can either do a squat with a calf raise, or you can go with a jump squat. There you go. Making sure that we're getting nice and low, which is why we're touching the ground here. Sitting back into those hips, and then coming up nice and tall. Now our second exercise, we're gonna go ahead and bring it down to the floor or the mat, whatever we're working with. So I've always called these the flopping fish. We're gonna work into those obliques, so we're gonna go ahead and roll over onto our sides. We're gonna pop the hips back just a little bit, and then the arm is gonna be down in front of us, and then feet are forward just a touch. Now you can support your head a little bit. Make sure you're not pulling on that head with that arm. That hand is just lightly resting. Now you have the option, we'll start at the most basic level of bringing the shoulders and one leg up to meet each other. There you go. Now, you can also bring that hand up to meet instead of leaving that elbow bent. Now let's try to bring both feet up. As you can see, she pops up onto that elbow and both legs come up together. Okay, so these are our 2 exercises. What we're gonna do is first round, we're gonna hit the right side, and then the second round, we're gonna go ahead and hit the left side, okay? We'll get to both of those. All right, so we're gonna start with our jump squat or your squat with calf raise modification. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right.
You guys better be working with me.
Just because you guys are home does not mean you get to slack off. If anything, push it a little bit harder. See how hard you can push yourself without me actually physically there making you. Alrighty guys, ready, set, and let's go. There we go. Nice job. Making sure that we're landing in those, or we're sitting back in those heels as we sit down into that squat. There we go. Driving those knees out, keeping them in line with our toes. 5 seconds. Nicely done, and break. All right, quick transition. That 10-second break is really just long enough for you to get up and down. All right, ready, set, and let's go. There we go. Really focusing on using those top obliques to bring yourself together. Big stretch out. Very good. Nice job. Good. 5 seconds left. There we go. And break. All right. Quick little breather. We're going to bring it back up to those jump squats. Whew. All right. It's always fun getting to kick the boss's butt, right? Ready, set, and let's go. All
this
right.
is our definition of fun, you guys.
You guys all know we're just a little sadistic by now. You know, if it's not hurting, it's not fun, right? There we go, almost there. And break. Awesome job. All right, guys, we're gonna flip to the other side, making sure that we hit both sides evenly. Here we go. Ready? Oops. A little bit longer. Set, and let's go. There we go. As you can see, again, pushing up into that elbow as we bring that torso up. That's going to help move those shoulders up off that mat. There we go. Three, 2, 1, and break. Alrighty. All right, welcome. We've got Weston, Marlene, and Jen joining in today. Hello, hello.
Hey, ladies.
All right, ready, set, back into those squats, and let's go. Now remember, if you start with a higher intensity and you start getting tired towards the end, it's okay. You can either modify if you need to, if it's not feeling great, or use this chance to kind of push yourself just a little bit more. It's up to you. Here we go. Nice little calf raise at the top. Squeeze, 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 and break. Here we go. Deep breath. All right, ready, set, and let's go. Here we go. Good. Think about stretching through those obliques, squeezing back together, bringing that rib cage and that hip bone just a little closer together as you come up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and break. Whew. Alrighty, guys, we're almost there. We have one more round of each exercise. Ready, set, and let's go. Here we go. Making sure you're sitting down into that squat and not just bending over to touch the floor. There we go. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, we are done with those squats for now. We're gonna hit that last side of our obliques. All right, ready, set, and let's go. Good. Keep it up, keep it up. This is our last little bit. Push it if you can. 5 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, everybody, take a little breather. Grab some water. Bring that heart rate down just a bit. How are we doing, Chanel?
Good.
All right. Let's check in with our people.
Warm.
All right. Doing good, everybody. All right. Alrighty, guys. So while you're resting, I'm gonna go ahead and have Chanel show you guys what's up next. For our first cardio exercise, we are gonna start with high knees. So just like the warm-up, we're gonna bring those knees up above hip level. Now you can do the running in place version like this. If running is not okay, simply a nice quick march, really focusing on bringing those knees up as high as you can is where you're gonna go, okay? Second exercise, we're gonna bring it back down to the mat. We got a lot of up and down today. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna straighten those legs out. We're gonna tuck those hands just underneath the hips a little bit. And then let's squeeze those legs together, and then we're gonna pull those knees in towards our shoulder, tucking ourselves into a nice tight little ball, but we are gonna keep the shoulders down on the mat. There you go, so pulling in nice and tight. Then we're gonna kick those legs out, and then pull back in. Now, if you wanna crank this up a notch, we're gonna try to bring those hips up just a little bit more, and tuck ourselves into an even tighter ball, just like that. Okay? If just the in and out is good enough for you, go ahead, stick with that. Okay? Alrighty, everyone. That's what we're gonna start with. I hope you've caught your breath and grabbed a little bit of water, because we're going straight back to that 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You ready?
Ready.
All right. Ready, set, and high knees. Let's go. There we go. Nice and light on the feet. There we go. Good. Moving those arms with us. That'll help keep that tempo. Here we go. Driving those knees up, up, up. Good. And break. Awesome, awesome. All right, ready, set, and let's go for those knee tucks. Here we go. Think about letting those abs lengthen out as you shoot those legs out, and then squeeze together. I like to use the analogy of an accordion. You want to fill that with air, and then squeeze that all back together. There we go. And break. There we go. Deep breath. And ready, set, and let's go. There we go, there we go. Good. Think about leaning back as you pull those knees up. It'll help you get just a touch higher. 3, 2, 1, and break. There we go. All right, everybody's doing great. All right, ready, set, and let's go. Good. Really think about squeezing those abs together as tight as you can as you pull those knees in. Good. 10 seconds left. You've got this. And break. There we go.
Hope you're all sweating with me out there.
All right, ready, set, and let's go. How often you guys actually get to sweat with the boss lady herself? Usually she's the one making you sweat.
Right.
There we go. Good, let's keep up that intensity. You got this. Good. 5 seconds left. And break. Awesome job, everybody. All right. Deep breath. Ready, set, and let's go. Good. If you feel this in your lower back at all, what you're going to do is you're going to shorten your range of motion. So you may not kick those legs all the way out straight. It may just be a nice soft bend here. Go. Good. And break. Alrighty, everyone. We have one final round. Woo! Ready, set, and let's go. Here we go. Let's try to get those knees up just a little higher there. There we go. Awesome job. Give me 5 more seconds. Push, push, push. 3, 2, 1, and break. There we go. All right, last round of these abs here. Ready, set, and let's go. Good. Keep it going, keep it going. If you've joined in, go ahead, say hi, let us know. That way we can see who's in class. Give me 5 more seconds. Here we go. And break. All right, everybody, take a breather. Bring that heart rate down just a little bit. Grab some water, sip it, don't chug it. And just focus on breathing here for a second. There you go. Good, good. All right. All right. Hope everybody's doing good at home. So while you guys are resting, we'll go ahead and show you what's up next. Our first movement, then we're going to start with our ice skaters. So we're going to start from the most basic version. We're going to go ahead, step out, shoot that back leg back, reaching down towards the ground, and then coming over to the other side, stepping across and shooting that back leg back. Now, one way that you can increase this is start to pick up your speed a little bit. We're going to add in just a little bit of a hop, making sure that you keep that balance as you come down. Now, if you really want to challenge as you bring that back foot around, we're actually going to keep it up off the ground. So this is going to challenge your balance just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so those are your 3 variations. We've got a nice slow one, we've got the one with the hop, and then we've got the one with the back foot up off the ground. Second exercise, let's take it back down to the mat. And we're going to start off with some dead bugs. So the key here is to actually move a little bit slower. We don't want to send those limbs chopping through the air. So we're going to bring those legs up. We're going to bring those arms up as well, as if we've got an imaginary ball in between us. Now we're going to have to work the brains a little bit. You're going to extend your right arm back and extend your left leg forward. Here we go. And we're going to bring back together, switch sides. There we go, and pull back in. Now as you're stretching out, you want to think a nice long stretch, and then actively use those abs to pull yourself back in. That way we're not just using our arm and our chest muscles and then our leg muscles to bring those limbs back together. Okay? All right. I think everyone's probably doing pretty good. Okay. We're going to start with those ice skaters. So again, make sure you've got a little bit of room to move. Ready, set, and let's go. Good. Nice job. Reaching down with that opposite hand. Good. Kicking that back leg back. Having a nice long back there as we reach down. Awesome job. And break. There we go.
Shouldn't have worked legs yesterday. Last night.
Oh, that's okay. I did shoulders right before the workout 2 days ago where I had a ton of shoulders. That was a bad idea. Alrighty guys, dead bugs, ready, set, and let's go. Good, as you can see, she's going nice and slow, not just flinging those arms through the air. Think about pressing that low back into the mat, especially as you pull in. Here we go. Good. A little bit longer. And break. There we go.
Make it.
Alrighty, back to those ice skaters. Ready, set, and let's go. Here we go. Pushing it where you can, modify where you need to. If something doesn't start to feel good, it's okay to slow it down. Everybody's dealing with their own little injuries or things to work around, so that's okay. And break. There we go. Deep breath. Ready, set, and let's go. Good. So we're actually going to make a small adjustment here by bringing that leg out just a little bit more. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to shock you.
Shocking me.
Just giving you a little extra jolt. Figured maybe the coffee didn't do it enough this morning.
No coffee today.
What? Almost there, guys. Keep it up.
Base it.
And break. All right. So by bringing her leg a little bit further away from her body, I'm making her abs work just a little bit harder, because the closer that is to your midline, the easier it is for it to support. So ready, set, and let's go. We're halfway through, guys. Halfway through this circuit. We're actually almost done. So push it just a little bit harder, guys. You got this. There we go. If you can, leap a little bit further. Go just a little bit faster. Maybe pick that back foot up. Here we go. And break. There we go. Nice job.
Remember, your workouts are not supposed to be easy. It's work.
Ready, set, and let's go. Wise words from the boss herself. All right. Good. There we go. Remember, actively draw those muscles in as you bring yourself back together. Really make your body work for it. And break. Alrighty, guys, we have one more of each exercise, and then it's time to stretch. We're almost there. Light is at the end of the tunnel. Ready, set, and let's go. There we go, there we go. We got Channéll leaping just a little further. Awesome job. Make sure that that foot is stable. If you are pushing it, be sure that you're safe.
Don't fall on my video.
Definitely don't want to do that. And break. Or kick over coffee.
Or
That's why my coffee's over there. All right. Last round of these dead bugs, guys. Ready, set, and let's go. Here we go. Nice job. Good. Go, push that low back into the mat as much as you can. Give me one final one. And break. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead, stay where you're at. Let's go ahead, pull those knees into our chest. Nice little spinal release. You can rock back and forth, allow the floor to kind of massage your back a little bit. Take a deep breath. We're gonna start bringing that heart rate down a little bit. Next up, we're gonna go ahead, let's extend one leg and bring both hands around one knee. There you go, nice little extra stretch through that hip. All right, those of you who are logged on in, let us know how you're feeling. Let me know how you did. Let's go ahead, switch sides. We'd love to see the feedback on all these videos. We love to know that you guys are here with us in the morning. So, welcome to your Saturday.
Still inspired Saturday, y'all.
Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead. We're gonna flip it on over onto our knees. We're gonna come into a nice little child's pose, stretching through the hips and the back. Now you can keep your knees together for this as you stretch forward, or you can open those knees up if that feels good for you. This is your stretch. Change it to your liking. You can bring those arms back behind you. Let those shoulders relax for a second. That's perfectly okay. All right. When you're ready, bring it to a seated position. No rush. I'll join you for a little stretch here. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna stretch those legs out. We're gonna cross that left leg over, bring that right arm, hook it around, and you're gonna pull on in. Okay, that stretch is not gonna work as good as I thought. There's no getting that arm around. It's like, yeah, this will be great. No.
The key, you guys, is just do what you can. Haley's got a baby coming in a few weeks. I'm working around a few injuries. There's always something that you can do. It's better to do something than nothing at all.
So yeah, that's why we ask, let us know that you're joining in on the class. If you ever have any questions about, things that either, feel weird or feel off, or you need modifications, let us know. As you guys have probably seen in some of the live streams, we'll show you some of the movements, but we pick what works best for us. For me, lunges are kind of a no-go, so I show you guys the lunges, but then I show another option where it works just as good, but it doesn't involve pain. So let's go ahead, switch sides. So as you can see, we've got two kind of different stretches here, but ultimately they're hitting just about the same exact spots. So making sure you're sitting up nice and tall, not slumping into your leg. All right. Jen says she's sweating and had to turn her heater down. Well, why was your heater on in the first place, silly?
The heater was on in here this morning too. We'll have to turn it back on for Gen Z in class, but I was already sweating when I came in. Glad we caught that.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. How you feeling, Channéll? We need any extra little stretching?
Let's get a forward fold.
All right. So you can go straight-legged or you can go wide-legged. Whatever works good for you. Think about trying to keep a nice long spine. Again, we don't want to slump over. Walk those hands to a position that feels good for you.
Like Haley said just the other day, just because you're watching from home doesn't mean you get to skip your stretches. Make sure you're stretching out.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody that joined us. One way that you can help us get these videos out to everybody else is like, comment, share the videos. Let your friends know what you're doing each day. We have these live stream classes pretty much every day of the week, multiple times a day, so there's lots of chances for you guys to catch the class. And then you can always find these videos on our Facebook page as well. If you don't catch it right at the exact time, you can always go back and watch everything. If you are joining in and you're not a client or a member, we greatly appreciate all the support. If you want to Venmo at Inspired by Purpose for a little drop-in thank you, that would be very, very appreciated by us here at IBP. That way we can keep these live stream classes going for you guys.
Yeah, and with everything that's going on, we're doing our best to spread health and wellness, but we do need your help, your reviews, your likes, your shares, to get this out so that we can keep our instructors working over the next few weeks and make sure that they're well taken care of. So we really believe in this, and if you're watching this and you haven't given us a review on Google or Facebook, that's going to help us once we get to this rebuilding phase. That's going to help us build credibility and help other people find us. So again, like Haley said, we really appreciate you. And we're here every single day if you have questions, if you want to see us demonstrate something, or you want us to chat about something on our live streams, please just send it in the comments.
Yep, send those topics for the live streams. They are super helpful. Lets me know what you guys want to talk about. I can talk, like for nutrition, I can talk about nutrition all day long, but I'll talk about the things that I want to talk about. So let us know what you guys want to learn, and we will definitely get that information out for you guys. So thank you for joining us this Saturday morning. Stay tuned. We will have yin yoga here in a little bit with Jen. So just stick around for a bit. Bye.
Bye.